Okay, good evening, everyone. Short stories in English. Chapter 4, The Return. داستانهای کوتاه انگلیسی. چپتر فصل چهارم The Return. برگشت. خب، همینطور که میدونید توی 3 چپتر قبلی دیدید من داستان رو براتون میخونم، شما سعی میکنید کلیت داستان رو درک بکنید، خیلی رو کلمات کوچیک تک تکشون گیر نکنید، همین که درک کلی پیدا کنید کافیه. و البته من اول بلاکینگ وکابلری رو، کلمات خود سخت‌ترش رو، جدیدش رو براتون ترجمه میکنم. Dinner, a main meal in the evening or in the middle of the day. شام. Receptionist, a person that sits at the entrance to an office or building and directs visitors. ما هم بهش میگیم reception. حالا بگیم مثلا ما هم reception بهش میگیم. تحویلدار میشه گفت، ولی خب خیلی کلمه رایجی نیست. Lift, a small box that takes people up and down in a building. Lift, بریتانیایی ها به آسانسور میگن lift. American people say elevator. Elevator, lift، آسانسور. به معنی بالا کشیدن هم هست. Fate, an unknown and uncontrollable power that seems to make things happen. سرنوشت. Be taken aback, to be surprised, often in an unpleasant or unwanted way. یعنی سورپرایز شدن، متعجب شدن، یه جوری ترسیدن. ما میگیم take someone aback، یعنی یه کسی رو سورپرایز کردن، یه کسی رو مثلا ترسوندن. حالا توی کانتکست براتون اونجا که این کلمه است ترجمه میکنم دقیقا متوجه بشین. take someone aback. aback یعنی عقب، پشت سر، قهقرا. impossible, not possible, not able to do or happen. غیر ممکن. realize, to know and understand something that you did not know or understand before. درک کردن، فهمیدن. awkwardly, awkward یعنی توی شرایط ناجور، شرایط خجالت. دیدی یه شرایطی مثلا پیش میاد، چه میدونم، تیپ میزنی بری مثلا بیرون، بری مهمونی، یا با دوست دخترت یا با دوست پسرت، یه ماشین رد میشه گلو میپاشه سر تا پات. یا مثلا میای جلوی یه کسی مثلا با موتورت یه کاری بکنی، یه کار خاص انجام بدی، یهو میخوری زمین. اینو بهش میگن awkward. به معنی بی دست و پا هم هست، به معنی شرایط ناراحت، uncomfortable هم هست. celebration, a happy event or party. جشن. burst out laughing, burst out laughing, to suddenly start to laugh. زیر خنده زدن. he burst out laughing. زد زیر خنده. un dia loco, a Spanish expression meaning a crazy day. یه اصطلاح عبارت اسپانیایی به معنی یه روز عجیب، یه روز کریزی، یه روز مسخره. یه ترجمه داستان درک کلمه توی زبان خودتونه، نه الزامن معنی کردن دقیق. Okay, chapter 4, The Return. The man and I talk little on the ride to Barcelona. I don't mention that I may know his son. At last, the Paella local lorry arrives. The driver turns off the engine. The old man and I get out the back door. The old man hides among the people on the street. I thank the driver. You're welcome, he says. Have a good day. I turn around. The old man is looking at the restaurant. It's La Paella Loca at last. We both go in. No one is there. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's still too early for dinner. What do you want to do? Asked the man. I'm not hungry, he replies. I want to go to my son's flat. Do you want to come with me? Sure, I reply. The old man has Armando's address. We take the number 35 bus in silence. Then we walk towards Armando's flat. He still doesn't know that Armando is my friend. Armando doesn't speak about his father very often. I know Armando and the man have never met. At this point, I just can't decide. Should I tell the man that I know Armando? Should I keep it to myself? Finally, I come to a conclusion. I will keep quiet. I want the meeting to be a great surprise. We arrive at the flat and walk through the front entrance. Good afternoon, says the receptionist. Hello, we reply. The old man moves towards the receptionist. He wants to ask for Armando's flat number. Leave it to me, I say. We take the lift up to the third floor. We get out. We walk towards the door of the flat. It's here, I say to the old man. How do you know? He asks. Finally, I explain. I tell him that I have known Armando for years. It was just luck, or fate, that he and I were in the same lorry. At first, he can't believe it. Then he accepts his fate. He can't wait. He can't wait to meet his son. We ring at the door, but there is no answer. Julia? Armando? I call. Is anyone there? Again, nobody answers. I explain that my sister and I are staying in the flat. Then I take out my key and open the door. Where are they? The man asks. I don't know, but they should be here soon. We go into the flat. I find my mobile phone charger. For the next 15 minutes, I charge my phone. After, I call my sister. Julia's phone rings once. She answers quickly. Daniel? Finally, Mom called, but I was so worried. Hello, Julia. Don't worry, I'm fine. I'm at Armando's flat. I'm with someone. Who is it? Well, it's a long story. Come back to the flat. Where are you? I talked to Mom this morning. She told me about Valencia. Armando and I waited for you all night. We just went out for lunch. We are on our way back now. Okay, we will wait for you here. Half an hour later, Armando and Julia arrive at the flat. Hello, Daniel. We are so happy to see you, says Armando. He turns to the old man, and who are you, he asks. Before the man can reply, I say, Armando, I have something important to tell you. What's going on? He asks. Armando, this is your father, I say. At first, Armando is taken aback. ببینید اولش آرماندو سورپرایز میشه، متعجب میشه، توی حالت بدی قرار میگیره، میترسه، نگران میشه. Armando is taken aback or me take Armando's aback. من آرماندو رو متعجب میکنم. Somehow surprise in a bad way. همون سورپرایز حالت منفی بد. That's my father, that's impossible. The old man looks at me. Are you Armando? He says. Yes, I am. You can't possibly be my father. Armando replies, my name is Antonio Sotomonte. Yes, I am your father. The man explains everything to Armando. Armando soon realizes that it really is his father. He hugs the old man awkwardly. میبینید he hugs the old man awkwardly. بغلش میکنه ولی دست و پا چلفتی، یعنی نمیدونه چی کار باید بکنه، واسهش عجیبه، واسهش تازه است. After so many years they have finally met. Both men are not sure what to do. Finally Armando smiles and says, well, I guess this calls for a celebration. I agree, says his father, Antonio. Shall we go to La Paella Loca? Says Julia. I look at Julia. I'm surprised. No, I don't want Paella. I never want to eat it again. She looks at me and laughs. I don't want to be near that restaurant. I continue. And I don't want to get on a bus for a long time either. I want a pizza. They all burst out laughing. After a moment, I laugh too. What a crazy day, I say. Yes, replies Antonio. Un dia loco. A crazy day indeed. Okay, let's read the summary. Daniel and the old man arrive in Barcelona. They go into La Paella Loca restaurant. Nobody is there because it's early, sorry. Then they go to Armando's flat. No one is there either. Daniel charges his phone. He calls Julia. She's out with Armando. Julia and Armando come back to the flat. Daniel introduces Armando to his father. They decide to celebrate with a dinner, but Daniel doesn't want Paella. He wants pizza. Thank you. اینم خلاصش. بریم برای comprehension question. سوالای درک مطلب. Select one answer only for each question. The old man and Daniel go first to Armando's flat, a phone box, the Crazy Paella restaurant, and the airport. What is it? Of course, Armando's flat. When they get to the flat, Julia and Armando are there. Only Julia is there. Only Armando is there. No one is there. Of course, no one is there. They were out. Restaurant. The first thing Daniel does is charge his mobile, make dinner, call Armando, call his parents. The first thing was charging his mobile because the battery has died. And next, Daniel calls his parents, Armando, Julia. He calls Julia. Yes. اول موبایلش رو شارژ میکنه، بعد با جولیا تماس میگیره. And the last one. For the celebration, Julia suggests they go to the Crazy Paella, a pizza restaurant, London, Valencia. برای جشن جولیا پیشنهاد میکنه که برن The Crazy Paella. برن رستوران Crazy Paella. Thank you very much for listening to me. I suppose, yeah, that was the last chapter of the Crazy Paella. این چپتر آخر The Crazy Paella بود. Thank you very much for being with me. Please, give me your idea. Tell me what you think. من یه سری ویدیو رو با ترجمه میذارم، یه سری رو بدون ترجمه. به من بگید که به نظرتون مسلما این بدون ترجمه اینجوری با کلمات و با شکلی که من میخونم که کاملا متوجه بشین براتون مفیدتره. ولی میخوام نظر خودتونم بدونم. بهم بگین که به نظرتون با ترجمه براتون بهتره، بیشتر ازش لذت میبرید یا بدون ترجمه، چون علاوه بر اون قسمت آموزشیش بحث لذت شما هم هست. باید ازش بتونید استفاده کنید، ازش لذت ببرید. اگه اینجوری نباشه خیلی زود ازش خسته میشید. متشکرم ازتون. با من باشید و نظراتتون رو به من ارائه بدید. متشکرم ازتون.